Hello everyone. So I'm out here and I'm just gonna do a talking video today. Hope that's fine with you. I'm beside myself today. So I've had some issues. Some of my most loyal fans may have seen that I posted a video on my main channel that would have been yesterday when you're watching this. And I was talking about it, you know, filming it on here, I think, and whatever, and it's just so frustrating because I've had issues with a few of my recent videos, and I'm just like, it's just annoying things, and, you know, there's no point in really getting into them, but I'll tell you about what happened with this one. So, obviously, if you were able to watch that video, one of my, I think, more interesting and well-done videos, I mean, not to pat myself on the back, but I did feel that way. I thought it was a really good video, and it was just, I can't even say what it's about because YouTube will literally flag it. Like, it's one of those topics that I have obviously learned, and I mean, I feel like I've mentioned things before, but I think it was just too much of the video was on this particular topic, and it's, you know, triggering, I think, for a lot of people, and I think it's just unfortunate because it's like, I think it was more so a helpful video, and while it was, yes, about that topic, and there's no getting around that, I did try to appeal it. There's just no denying that is what a large amount of the video was about, but it was more so about a mother and like the idea of these, you know, child run accounts that are run by moms. And I felt like I was making really good points in that video, and I really feel like this is an argument that I've been trying to sort of work through, you know, because it's, for me, it's so clear, but I feel like never before had it been so clear than in this video because the certain examples were so strong, and I felt like the argument was just very, in my opinion, well formulated. So basically the argument that I'm discussing in the video is just, you know, that children should not be the spokesmen of disorders and different ailments and diseases and things like that. And, you know, their medical information, I don't think should ever be public. I don't think that people, you know, parents should use that. I understand that a lot of good does come out of sometimes, you know, sharing that journey, and it makes other parents feel less alone, and, you know, it may help other people get diagnoses for themselves and things like that. But the truth of the matter is that these children can't consent to this. And, you know, if you saw the video, it was very clear that this type of content should not be up, and this particular account that I was talking about should not exist. And basically, like, the mom had gone, it was wild. I mean, I think I might upload it to my Discord in just, you know, you guys can obviously watch it for free, and I might just put it in like a Google Drive or something, because I do want people to still watch it. You know, I could leave it up on YouTube technically, but I don't want them to have, I don't want my video to be on that platform, to be honest. If they don't, you know, want to, you know, feature it, then I'm not going to put it on there. So I'm a little salty about that, I'm not going to lie. And I understand, like, I'm not special or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm frustrated because I'm frustrated. I mean, I understand the rules. I do. I understand why that topic is very upsetting to a lot of people, but, you know, I think that a lot of people need to be upset about this stuff. And people need to see what is really going on out there, to be honest. So anyway, like I said, I might try to upload it, but it's just been kind of frustrating. I've just been a bit frustrated, honestly, with some things that have been going on, and on the back end, it's just making me stressed out. Well, I had it up for about 30 minutes, and it was doing pretty crazy numbers. I mean, it was actually doing better than my Sephora video for a while. And then it got hit with, you know, 18 plus. And then it got hit with like limited and no ads. And then it just kept, I tried to appeal it. It just kept, and then you saw the views just go like this. And I'm like, you know what? This is just so frustrating. It was just really a frustrating process. It's not about to me, it's not about the money of it. It's just that, you know, when it gets flagged as 18 plus, it just doesn't get out to as many people, and that's just undeniable. It's obviously a smaller group of people, but it's just frustrating. The whole thing's very frustrating, and you know, I think there's a lot of lessons learned. It's not the end of the world, but for me, it's just like, you know, you can't talk about those things online, not on that platform at least. So I'm gonna just have to talk about them other places, on Twitch and, you know, stuff like that, which I know I haven't been streaming on Twitch, obviously, but I've been trying to like work on a video. So now next week I'm gonna try to get another video in its place and do something else and go with one of my other ideas. Take the loss, I guess, but it was a really well done video, and it was, let me just talk a little bit more about it. Like, I'll talk about it obviously in broad terms because I can't say what it was about. Let's just say it was about eating. And it was crazy because, you know, the mom in particular, you know, there's these mommy run accounts, and to me it's just disturbing. I mean, all of these mommy run accounts, but especially this one, there was something so off about it. And the comments this child was getting on their posts they're so heinous and so horrific, and just, you can see it for yourself. I mean, if you know the account that I'm talking about, but they're so horrible. And it's like, how could any parent see this and not disable the comments at the very least? How could they, you know, I know that she says she's not reading them, but then there was, you know, I had a clip where this mom then took her daughter on the podcast, and it was a podcast with the Long Island Medium's daughter and some other lady. And they were talking to her, and she goes, oh my gosh, this is the Long Island Medium's daughter who's interviewing the 8-year-old girl. And she goes, is it okay if we talk about the negative comments? Oh my gosh, I get so angry. Hannah, is that okay if we talk about the negative comments with you? Is that okay? And Hannah goes, yeah. She's 8 years old. She goes, yeah. Like, it's just stuff you can't even make up. Like, why would that ever be appropriate to talk to an 8-year-old girl about negative comments? I mean, are you out of your mind? So there was stuff like that, and you know, this mom just has this girl on a media tour, and you know, she's like talking about on the pod. She's having her go on a podcast first of all with a celebrity. At the end of it, she's like name dropping. Oh well, there's so many people that follow her account, and Rosie O'Donnell and Demi Lovato commented, and Kelly Slater, and blah blah. You know, it's just like super weird. It's like, why are you even talking about this? And you're on a podcast of someone who's famous daughter, so obviously connect the dots with that one. But then she's like, and you know, Hannah's writing a book, so she's going to be publishing that soon, and she also has a slime making business. So yeah, and it was just like spewing out like slime making, and then, you know, and plus she's posting on her account 2 times a day. She's on 4 different platforms cross posting, and then literally it was like, I was like, yeah, I cannot believe my video is going up today. Because literally yesterday night, she posted again, this account, the mom did. And it was literally, she's getting interviewed by the news. She has her daughter going on the news. And I go, holy shit. I mean, I might be psychic or something, because I called this, like I literally said, she's on a media tour, and I go, what is next? And you know, this was an account that was originally made for friends and family. And she had no idea it would go viral, yet you're using hashtags, you're tagging brands, you're trying to get people to engage with your posts, like you're not turning the comments off. You didn't make the profile private to begin with. Like, nothing was adding up, and it's just very, very fishy to me. Like, something is really, really not right. And, you know, the final thing I'll say is also, I'm just kind of basically giving you a summary of the video, but, you know, there was another part of the video where the mom, and this video is still up, unfortunately, but the mom actually films the daughter clearly in distress. And she's like, come on, Hannah, try the yogurt. And the girl's sobbing, crying. I mean, she's sobbing, crying in half her videos because she's, you know, trying different foods and things. And I feel like it was an important video, and it sucks that it can't be seen. You know, it can't be really showed on there. So, yeah, that's what happened. If you're wondering what happened, that's what happened. I can't have it up online anymore. It's blocked. So, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And definitely sucks after, like, you know, you put all that effort in. I'm not complaining, obviously, but it's like I put all that effort in, and I'm like, damn it. So back to the drawing board next week, which who cares? I'll figure something else out. But I think I'm gonna take the weekend and just, you know, figure out something else to do. But it was just like, you know, I'm having like, obviously, it's not my best day. Okay, let's just say that. I'm not having my best day. And then so Jarvis and I are like, all right, let's go, you know, first of all, by the way, he shipped off my thrift swap package for me, which was really nice. We were like, all right, let's just go to Taco Bell. Let's treat ourselves, you know, I'm having a tough one. So we go to Taco Bell. What happens? Of course, we'll both take the blame, but we forgot, we get a, you know, the black bean Crunchwrap Supreme. I say no cheese, no nothing, you know, but I forget that they put sour cream on it. So we get all the way home. Usually we eat it inside, you know that. But today I was like, I just can't, like I cannot eat inside. I can't, I don't want to deal with it. We get all the way home, and of course, what does it have? It has sour cream. And I'm just like, it's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. It is one of those days. But you know what? I gotta pick myself back up. And it's really not the end of the world, but like I said, I will try to find a way to have you be able to still watch that video if you do want to watch it. It's the case against the awareness stuff, you know, and I know a lot of people argue against, well, it's spreading awareness and these kids are sharing their journey online and, you know, with the help of their parents, because it spreads awareness and it does a lot of good. And like I say this in the beginning of the video, it is a very complex topic and it's very nuanced and you have to really understand and know what is going on, and it's not a black and white issue. But I think because of that, people get confused and they feel like, oh, well, you know, I don't know how I feel about this, because I do see a lot of people saying, well, this helped me, or this, you know, XYZ, but it's really at the end of the day not the children's responsibility. And anyway, I'll probably do another video, probably just on I'll find a different situation where that's happening and I'll reformulate and I'll just kind of repeat those talking points in the future for a future video for sure. But anyway, that's it for me today. That's the vlog explaining myself, and hope you've enjoyed it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.